All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Running back sent in motion left. Goff now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They'll go for it. Goff. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Hurts now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. This our last play of the quarter. Hurts now on 4th. He lofts it deep left. Shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. So the defense holds, and that is our final highlight of the 1st quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll begin a new drive. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Goff on third. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on fourth. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First and 10. Here's Hurts. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Lions pick it up. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of traffic. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
Greg Reynolds to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, first and 10. Off play action, Goff. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first half interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On 1st down, Hurts. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now it's 2nd down. They bring the tight end in motion. To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Able to find right.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Running back sent in motion. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Eagles with 10 to go still on 2nd down. Hurts looking to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This is caught inside the 15. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. From the 33 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Goff working from the pistol. He's throwing deep to the left side. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Fourth down, Goff throwing. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in a, she just made a big. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my, this
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Ford Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, Jupiter.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Oh! A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First down, Jaguar.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars will take over possession here at the 44.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it, and that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Third and long. Now here's Lawrence. Look wide, get this one complete, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Lawrence throwing on fourth down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ric Flair.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. On play action, Goff. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be third down. Throwing, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter.
Jaguars 7, Lions nothing.
On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. Set to go now on first and 10. To throw is Lawrence. And that one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll bring up second down. Here's Lawrence. Defensively to break that one up. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They'll run for it with ETN.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Goff to throw on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Goff. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They've been a little up and down in this 1st half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play.
And he will score. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.